they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KB, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
And it's shot by Allen. And shot.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good balance.
Navarro Cabrera kicks to Irving. Fires the three. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. It's off the Charlotte form after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their two-game road trip. Kobe for three. And a rebound by the Nets. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Durant, the pass to Allen. Here's Lou Walton. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kobe, the pass to Edwards. Let's the floater go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And here we have a rundown of the players we don't want on you when you're putting up a shot. The leaders in blocks over the last month. Number 1, Jared Allen. 4th, Kevin Durant.
I mean, those two have been playing some special low post defense. And a lot of the shots I've seen them slide away aren't easy to get to.
When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And he hits the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
All right, here's a look at stats for LeVert. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. A coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Rubio with it. He's picked up by Irving. Pass to Rubio. Towns against Jordan. Takes the 13-footer, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, you look at Towns, and he's very good in the in-between game. Knock those shots down consistently.
Outside Irving. Over Rubio. Irving can't get it to go.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I mean, with this combination of size and touch, he's a real threat from mid-range.
And with that shot, the Minnesota Winners cut to just 7 points in the basket from LeVert.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Edwards passes to Towns. Will not go. This is off the front arm. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. Driving in, Rualu. Good as three, picking up the assist. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Minnesota's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Here's Towns, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Going inside, trying to get open is Irving. They retain possession. Passes it to Luau. Clock at 4. There's Green with the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start. They've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Changes for Brooklyn. Prince is checked in for Luwawu Cabarrot. Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Culver comes in for Josh Okogie. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Russell in for Ricky Rubio.
Boy, he just keeps coming at you. Hollis Jefferson is so energetic.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. Honor Services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. The schools we dealt with, man, they were all top notch. So that process about as enjoyable as one could ask for, but at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Now you're a dad and a proud one at that. Juan Hernan Gomez, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. Arizona double team. Right side, Russell. Latrey. Green with the rebound. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 20-7 run. Dinwiddie attempting. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Beasley kicks to Hollis Jefferson. Beasley, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the 3. Rebound by Jeff Green. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green's outside. Jordan finds Prince. There's the triple. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And Gomez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Up top, Russell, guarded by Harris.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You have to be about him. I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
That's what we're going around. To the middle. And it's Hollis Jefferson with the jam.
Yeah, he is a high riser for sure. Hollis Jefferson, a walking highlight reel when he gets to the rim.
And it's Jordan atop the key. Harris outside. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
1:32 left to play here in the half. Here's Russell. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Nice reaction by D'Angelo to the defense sagging back. He just drops in the simple floater there.
Here now is Dinwiddie. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his feet.
Oh, what a play!
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms. To wreak havoc on the body.
And now it is time to foul intention.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Andre Shamet checked in for Jeff Green.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Dinwiddie. He uses both hands to slam it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here by Hernan Gomez.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. 19 seconds left in the first half of the game. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots he gets. He opts mainly for dunks.
Knocks it loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 4 now for Brooklyn.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here's Russell with the 3. And no good in the last second to jump this time. And that'll do it for the first 10 of the game so far. Nets lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys. Get some deflections and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. And guys, this season, the one Brooklyn fans have been waiting for. KD and Kyrie both on the court. What should the expectations be, Shaq?
I don't believe you just asked me that, Ernie. They built this team to compete for a title. The Nets should compete right away. We ain't messing around.
You got to give KD some time to recover.
No.
Come on, man. There's always a learning curve also between stars. You don't think so?
Well, I see how to make Achilles. Man up, Kevin.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just... imagine what his sex line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And throwing the game for the Timberwolves. Kogi in the front court along with Hernan Gomez. Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And Thomas Jefferson at the 5 spot.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration.
Out to the wing. Oh, here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Both good from the line that time. Nets leading by 4. Now Irving. He's got 10. He gets it in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressive, taking the ball inside and then smacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Kogi the best of Towns. Levert against Edwards. Edwards with the stop. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to. Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet and flavorful one-handed flush.
And shot opportunity, and the dunk by Jordan.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Edwards can't hit.
Seems to me like this team is going to need more from them, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, each have to score. Oh, man. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Pass to Towns. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Irving. 13 points in the game. It's Durant on the way. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game, comfortable from any place on the floor.
Towns kicks to Hernan Gomez. Outside, Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off the shot here. Here's Towns. The shot. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The pass to Durant. From downtown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Allen's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Rubio's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Towns, high post. 5 on the clock. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he scores in so many different ways. He's a huge matchup problem for any team. Towns can fill it up in a hurry.
The shot's good from Irving.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Count that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket there from Towns. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving's just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
And it's Rubio penetrating. He gets that one. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Into the lane from deep. Green, and the foul called on Jared Allen.
What are you doing,
This
buddy?
is his 2nd foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 10. And the Timberwolves call times. Well, because of COVID, the timeline for this season has been altered. Are you ready for more summer basketball?
Man, I tell you what, Kevin, I'm not sure. I've always been a proponent of the season being shorter at the NBA level. I know it's impossible. The toothpaste is out of the tube in terms of obligations on the media front. But I think the league would be better served starting a little bit later, ending sooner. If summer basketball has to happen at the NBA level, I would hope it's the last time they have to do deep summer basketball. I think it's more of a winter sport that trickles into the late spring versus being a summer game at the pro level.
Here's a Kobe. He's got 9. Towns wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving and the rejection by Towns. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Nets leading by 7. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Rubio. Irving misses. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. To the paint.
What are we doing?
And right there, Rubio
What are we
doing
doing?
what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
It's Durant on the wing. And he drives in. That's the basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Towns. And he banks in the late. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Towns with the steal. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. DeAndre Jordan first. And, of course, Jared Allen.
What a rebounding show these two have put on. That's exactly the kind of effort you like to see from your big.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Culver's checked in for Kobe. And it's Malik Beasley in for Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Harris is checked in for Karis LeVert. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beasley for 3. A rebound by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early.
Well, I like this young man, Jared Allen. He's still working to find consistency in his offensive game. He's a really good leaper and finishes at the rim, protects the rim. And his strength right now, which will always be his strength, I think, is his defense. He's outstanding at that end of the floor.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the road.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Allen. Last year, getting it done. 3rd in field goal percentage, 15th in rebounding, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. And Rubio kicks to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Hollis Jefferson passes to Rubio.
And Clark, with Allen, he's still young, and the comfort of offense has yet to really find him.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's only scratching the surface there, Greg. I mean, this kid he only played 1 year in college. He's shown you that he can defend at a high level. And he looks like he's a worker, so I think his offensive game will ultimately catch up with his defense.
Outside, Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 7. Outside Durant. Here's the drive.
Get in there.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Brooklyn.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Pass to Towns. What a terrific move that was. Towns has got 18 points now here in the second half.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's the three. And it's Shannon missing. Timberwolves trail by 7. This is a Jacobo.
Where?
In my room. I gotta get up and clean up. I'm sick, but I gotta clean up. My gallstone's bothering me. My gall. I'm already gone. I gotta get a red truck, a box. I keep doing stuff on him, but he's trying to battling to get out of some. Damn it, Craig. You know, one past my feet.
Jones down low, defended by Allen. Fires top of the key. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Dinwiddie outside. Rebound, Minnesota.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on.
Hopefully he's not.
Points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one is good. Towns has got 39.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 16. Shannon. Hope they get it back. Back to Dinwiddie. And here's Harris from the arc. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Harris has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets. Pass to Towns. Back to Rubio. Towns in the corner. And a three for Minnesota.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Outside, Katie. And he finishes nicely on the way. Durant's got 23.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Rubio, the pass to Towns. Second chance effort. His shot from the low post is good. Towns has got 44.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's the pass to KD. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Towns. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Durant finds Harris. Back to Durant. Finding the lane. And then Durant with the top. 9 seconds left in the third quarter. Rubio outside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Rubio.
You see the way Towns is able to extend over the defense? Just too long, too big to be guarded effectively, especially when he gets this deep.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Irving and Dinwiddie share backcourt duty. Torian Prince is out there with Harris, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Irving. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Free throw no good for Irving. Timberwolves trail by 7. Back to Russell. Shoots the 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Timberwolves shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. He feeds it to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 5 rebounds tonight. Passes it to Okogie. And they pick up 2.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. It's outside, a 3, and no good that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Okogie, and here's the try.
Oh, how's it getting in there?
Okogie's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that is a very impressive, quick first step by Josh Okogie. Hard to defend that.
Here's Irving, and he can't bank that one in. For Minnesota, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Towns. On this that time, would it put him up?
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards is really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintain more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Okogie, the pass to Towns. Rebounded by the Nets. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Dinwiddie, left side. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. When he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Towns down low, working on Allen. He's it again. Wow!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Green comes in for Torian Prince. And it's Levert in for Dinwiddie. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
And he comes up with the deuce. Now just a 2-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Irving gets the green. Back to Irving. Pass to LeVert. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the count.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Irving against Russell. The pass to Harris. 4 on the clock. Irving for 3.
And you know, on the defensive end, that's the intensity Russell's coaches want to see more of from him.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 saves.
That one falls.
And these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Poked away. Outside, Green. It's up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Okogie missing. Brooklyn's done a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Here is Irving. Pass to LeVert from deep. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Some solid looks for them. Russell from long range. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you look at D'Angelo Russell, he's got a sweet stroke to the left. He can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace under good control.
Here's Okogie, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Passes it to Towns. Here's Edwards. Edwards with the stop.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Pass to LeVert. Here's the feed to Jordan. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
To the inside, Russell. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. Jacks up a 3. Gets hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Well, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Nets trail by 7. Outside Irving. And Durant, here we go. By Beatty.
So using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim, watch out below.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Here he goes. And the time dunked by Russell.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from people.
It's Levert on the wing. Finding inside. And he punches it down.
Levert is always aggressive. I like that mindset of his, especially in how he drives to the rim playing downhill. Goes there with a lot of speed.
A try by Russell. And he
Come
goes
on.
down 2 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you've got to be careful and skillful in how you guard Irving. I mean, he's really adept at drawing fouls.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line, they needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Russell no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Irving finds Jordan. Levert with it. Outside, KD. That's good. And it's Levert with the assist. Levert's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Back to Russell. Drives to the hoop. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Inside. He is stolen by Hernan Gomez. The way it is, Russell. To the middle. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the fist, he just can't miss.
Jeff Green is checked in for the Nets. Timeout called. The Nets. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Jordan kicks to Green. Nice ball over by Brooklyn. Shot from 12. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it. I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Ricky Rubio checked in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Timberwolves call time. They lead by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th. Rubio in the corner. And there's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Kobe. Trying to shoot. Over Durant. And he didn't get quite enough with it. Rubio against Irving. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Pass to KD. To Tyler. Drills the 3-pointer. KD's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
He's such a tough shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
That's into Towns. Baseline change. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. They go to 12-point lead early. And KD, here we go.
What's the foul?
From short range. Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Rubio looking it over. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Levert finds Durant.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
35 seconds left in the game. Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Rubio outside to the inside. Will it go? There's Towns and the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and then gets the whistle.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 1. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
No, he got a foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first one, and then they pick him up by 2.
When you look at Durant, and it's obvious, he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness. That last free throw is critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who go to the line.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
On deep three-point range, and that one comes.
Not exactly textbook mechanics, but you gotta admire Rubio's resolve. Knows he has to at least be a threat to shoot out.
David, thank you as always.